Wildcat Work Down full body workout. Today we will start out with a dynamic warm-up. As you know from previous segments, we will do 2 sets of each exercise, 30 seconds in duration, switching between the two. We will start out with a Frankenstein. This is going to warm up the hamstrings and the glutes. We'll bring those arms out. All we're doing is stepping that leg right up, returning to starting position. We want a slight bend in the knee, we want that spine in alignment, and we want that core nice and tight. From there, we will move on to a crossover shuffle. So we want a large amount of space to maneuver. We will start in squatted position, and we will cross over in one direction, coming back to the center. Behind, back to the center, behind, back to the center. Once we rotate one direction, we will return to the opposite direction, keeping everything nice and low, warming up those quads. After we properly warm up, we'll move into our first set. Our first set will consist of box jumps and will consist of squats with a back lunge. To start out with our box jumps, you can have risers set up at any level. If you're a beginner, you'd like to keep them a little bit lower. If you're more advanced, you can raise them up a little bit higher. You can also add multiple boxes to your segment so that the jumps become continuous. For now, we'll just do one jump, starting feet shoulder width apart, giving that counter movement, pushing that butt back, going right into a jump onto the box, returning right back down, right back up, right back down. Now when we return down, we want to make sure we don't lock the joints and we absorb the shock as we finish the movement. The next portion of that is a squat right into a back lunge. So we'll start out in similar squatting position, feet shoulder width apart, coming right back down for a squat. As we return up, we will go right into a back lunge, returning forward, opposite back lunge, returning forward. One thing we want to make sure we do with the squat, push the butt back. We want to feel the stretch in the hamstring, and we want to roll back on those heels. When we go into the back lunge, we want to make sure we keep a straight line from knee to ankle in the front leg and extend back far enough to feel that in the glute. Turning forward, and we're alternating. Our last exercise will consist of a speed step up, and we'll superset that with an RDL. Our speed step up can be done with risers. Again, elevate based on your level of ability. We'll step up, resting our foot on the riser, elevating the next foot up. When we return back down, we want to make sure we do not lock the joints and we want to alternate the leg that we're elevating. So stepping up, punching that knee up, right back down. Step up, punch that knee up, right back down. Step up, punch that knee up. We can increase our speed or we can add weight to increase the level of difficulty. Along with that, we will superset with an RDL. Grab those dumbbells. If you remember correctly, we did this as the move of the day. Bringing those dumbbells to our thighs, feet shoulder width apart. Coming right down, pushing that butt back, extending right up. We want to make sure we keep the chest up, push the butt back, and roll right back onto those heels, feeling a stretch in the hamstring. Each of these exercises will be done 30 seconds in duration, switching back and forth between exercises within each superset. Most of these exercises we've done today will work the lower body, so you'll get hamstring, glutes, and quads within your workout.